A lot of you have been watching pro competitions, and as you can see, K-guard is all the rage. Maybe you want to start playing it, but you're having a hard time getting into it. So we're going to talk about some entries and then one of my favorite ways to finish, okay? So when I'm starting out in a seated guard, this is going to be one of the best ways, obviously, to get into K-guard. So it can be really hard, especially when your opponent is playing cagey. He's like putting his hands out. He's not really letting me grab his legs. It's hard for me to just put my foot up on him and then actually get into the K-guard. So what we're going to look to do is get 2-on-1s, okay? We should always be looking for 2-on-1s when we're playing guard. Any way we can. It can grab his head, he tries to peel it, and I go over and I grab this grip. And so when we do this, we're going to pull it across body, and we're going to put our leg up on his hip on the same side of the arm we're pulling. So when I get a grip like this, I want to pull it into me and put my head over it. So it's my grip now. So if he tries to pull away, it's very difficult. If I'm out like this and I'm extended, it just rips out and you lost your grip, right? And now he probably won't give you it again. So I'm going to hold on to it like this, and then I'm going to pull it across body so that I get my foot on the outside of his hip like this. And when we get here, this is a huge detail that a lot of people miss, is that they just try to go and grab high up on the knee like this. But when I do this, I don't have any connection and Juice will just run away. You have a really cagey opponent. He runs away and pulls his leg out, and I've lost my entry, okay? So what we want to look to do, again, we want to grab this 2-on-1, pull it across body, and now when I grab it, I go elbow deep over the knee, and I bring my head to his foot as quickly as possible. So when I do this, now his sole of his foot is going to get caught behind my trap. Try to pull out. Like that. It's like a knot at the end of the rope. And now we can start to go in for our backside finishes, where we break his knees to the floor and start going in for our heel hook. So again, let me show you guys how we're going to enter into this. It doesn't matter what arm, we just always want to pull him across our body and then put the same side foot up, okay? So I pull him across, I can do it on this side, I pull him across his body, and now I go elbow deep, and I bring my ear to his shin as quickly as possible. This is key. You have to do this, or else he's just going to jump out of your K-guard entanglement. So as soon as I get here, I want to be flexing my knee into his thigh and have my foot pushing into his body. If I don't, he's just going to turn into me, and it's going to make it really hard. Now I'm getting stuck and squished here. So I'm going to be pushing out like this, so he can't turn back into me. And now, if he's pushing too much, like I still don't have enough room, I can push with my other foot into his armpit to get his hands to the mat. And now I turn in this direction and thread my foot through onto this hip. Okay? So that's our entry. One more time. We're playing here. I grab onto his wrist, and I'm going to pull it across body. This is the most simple way to enter K-guard here. You just have to get a good pull because you have a strong grip, like we talked about. And now, you're going to bring your elbow as deep as possible, get your neck over his shin so you can't just pull out immediately, and then we can start kicking him if we need to, and throwing our foot for a backside finish. Now when we get here, most people are not going to let you stay here for any amount of time where you're going to start bringing this up. If they do, go ahead and do it. You're going to come up, and then you're going to you're going to bring your elbow and chop down on the toes, and you're really going to start turning in, and you're going to straighten your body, and then you're just going to go belly down. This is a Mateusz Szczęsny finish, so you're gonna go belly down, like this, where you're extending your body. You're not gonna be crunched up, you're gonna extend your body and then just go belly down, okay? But most of the time, as soon as we get here, people don't like the fact that they can't see what's going on, right? So they wanna start fighting your hands and everything, so they all know to just throw their leg over. So he starts rolling, and now I'm in this battle where maybe he locks his feet, and I'm trying to unlock it, he can unlock my feet, and we're basically 50-50, that's why they call it that, right? So we don't want this. We want to be able to just get into the position and finish it right from there. So go back over. As soon as we get here, what we want to do instead, this is a really important thing, and you guys should drill it with your partners, is you're just going to hold onto the foot, anticipating the fact that he's going to throw his leg over. And so at first, my foot is hooking in the hip because I don't want him to just run from me. But as soon as I've got this position, I know he's going to throw his leg over, so I put it back into the stomach. Okay? And when he goes, we'll go slowly. I come up onto my elbow and I hip my knees in to his knee. Sorry, I hip my hips into his knee like this. So it's almost like a knee bar pressure. And then as soon as I get here, I thread this one through, deep. And now I can turn, and I just keep turning. And now I push his foot to the outside, and I have a really nice bite with a chopping back of my elbow. I want to catch his toes. And now I can finish here. Or if he keeps rolling, we end up in a very, very strong finishing position, which is called the double 50. Now he can't roll again because I'm actually clamping down on this leg. He tries to roll. He's stuck here, he's actually gonna break his own leg. So again, we'll show this one more time. We'll be from the seated guard. We're gonna pull it across the body, and I'm gonna immediately bring my head to it. Now I'm gonna start throwing through, and I know he's gonna back heel, so I start coming up, I bring my hips into his knee, and I throw my foot through. This, even if we just tried to finish him right here, this is called a crisscross ashi, and the main advantage of it is that when I start getting his heel, he can't come up and take my hands off of it. This is the biggest problem in 50-50, is that if I don't have anything blocking him, he's just gonna come up and he's gonna peel my hands, right? And so I lose my heel hook even if I get it. I could get my heel hook several times, but I'll never finish him because he's able to just keep pushing my hands off and taking them off because he's so close to me. I don't have anything blocking him. So when we get into this crisscross position, this is super powerful because even if I just stayed here, he can't try to come up and reach my hands. I just go belly down. It's really hard for him to stop me from getting the finish here. But most of the time when we do this, we're throwing through and we're gonna try to rotate him again and pass his leg through. And now I'm gonna chop my arm back, catch the toes so that my forearm is in line with his foot like this. And now I can keep rolling and we end up in a backside 50-50, actually a double 50, and we're gonna go in for the break here. So one more time, full speed. I'm gonna pull his arm by, like this, catch it, I go through, he starts rolling, I come with this, and now we've got our double 50 finish, okay? Hey guys, if you need more high percentage techniques like this, I have a mini course that's totally free on the Shopify link at my bio. It's called High ROI Grappling. Go ahead and get that today for free. Now I'll show you one more entry. This one is really helpful because nowadays a lot of people are using the camping. They're using like the split squat. If you guys watch Jason Rao, I know Gordon just released a DVD on this as well. So we need some intelligent ways to deal with it. So if he goes into a split squat, this can be a really difficult position because he's putting all this weight on me. I can't really wrestle up because I can't get good underhooks and I can't really do anything else because there's so much weight on me. It's very hard to play half guard here. It's hard to off balance him because he's putting his weight into me and things like that. So what we're gonna do is we have to control this hand. What he wants is to be able to control my knee because if I can take my leg out, I can usually go to a closed guard. So he's gonna always be monitoring this knee. So our main objective here is usually to just control this hand. And what we wanna do is if I'm playing really close, it can be difficult to get my hook out because I'm too balled up. So I go away from him and then I bring it out and then immediately I come back in to start grabbing onto his leg. If he's sprawling back really hard, what we wanna try to do is bring our hand into his lap and then we're gonna bring him by us as we catch the leg. Okay, so now we've gotten into our K-guard, our knee is inside of his knee, and we can start playing our game here. So again, we're in here. We want to be balled up typically because we want to be in a good guard posture. But with this entry, we need to extend our leg, or extend our body out so that we can bring our leg out, and then we have to go back in and catch the leg as quickly as possible. And the way we want to bring it to us is by bringing our hand underneath of his lat and guiding him by as we do it. So go like this, hold on to this. I'm balled up first, I hold on to this, bring my body out, bring it in, guide him by, and catch the leg. Okay? So this is a really nice entry you guys are definitely gonna wanna learn because a lot of people play that passing position now. And once you do this a couple times, they're probably gonna try to switch to some other type of pass because they don't wanna deal with this. So now, a lot of times what he's gonna do is get heavy on his legs. He's gonna go into a, just like on his knees. He's gonna go on his knees for just a regular K-guard. So now, once we get into this position, what we need to do is get this knee up on our chest, okay? And one of the best ways to do this is instead of what everybody does is putting their foot over and on the back, we wanna try to get our foot into his rib cage. So come up, legs, yeah, there we go. We wanna get our foot into his rib cage. He's trying to make his leg really heavy. If I don't have this foot in the rib cage, I don't have much to push him, especially if he's like balling up my leg here. So I can't like push him with this one, he's on top of me. But when I have my foot inside of his lower floating ribs, like this, it makes it easy for me to push with my foot and get this knee onto my chest. And then we go back into that same series where he's gonna step over again, and I come up, spread my leg through, pass the foot by, and catch the heel into a double 50 finish. So one more time, just all of it together. He's in a split squat. I need to come forward because I'm in a good guard posture. Now I grab his hand so I can start freeing my knee, but I need to bring my body out first and then come back in rapidly as I guide him by. So I go out, take my foot out and guide him by. So I go here, like this. And usually they're gonna go heavy on their knees because they know what you want is the leg a lot of times. So once he goes and he gets an upright posture, because he's trying to put weight on his legs, I'm gonna put my foot inside of his floating ribs. And now I can pull this to my body and I can use my foot on his ribs to actually get him out of balance and start pulling this onto me. And now I get my K-guard entry, I roll through, same exact double 50 entry, pass the leg by, and we can finish here. Hey guys, X Marshall is now sponsoring the channel. If you guys need any new gear, we have a link down below in the comments. Go ahead and click that. Use code CRASH and FLOW for 15% off some new gear. Go ahead and get you some.